Hello everybody, it is time for joinDOTA League. But the problem is, someone is not loading in. CNB net here is having some issues. There's 30 seconds left. But either way, my name is Heflatv. I'm the caster manager of Heflatv. It's an honor to bring you this awesome game. It is Peru versus Brazil. Revenge versus CNB. Like both two amazing teams. I know a lot of people like follow them. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I hope the whole thing is a best of two series, or rather a two-game series, so it can go either way, win for one of those teams, or it can be a 1-1. But first of all, we have to solve these problems, and it doesn't seem like he is solving that problem. Maybe he has problem with the update whatsoever. So yep, I guess we have to rejoin the lobby. And he apparently, I guess he disconnected, so let's just hope he's coming back in just a second. The Spanish cast is saying I'm here, but yeah, it was not about a cast or a spectator not loading in. It was purely about net, the player. Someone is saying, asking something. There should be a Spanish stream. I have no idea what his link is. It's called DC Cast. I don't know. Maybe you find him on Twitch. So if you prefer Spanish cast, then go there. Like, I don't mind. Of course, you can also stay here, which makes me very happy. Either way, net is, yeah, he is reconnecting, and there, let's go. Second try. See, someone linked it. There's a Spanish stream. It's called joinDOTA. I have no idea. The first time I see this guy. Ned is saying like I might not load again, guys, so let's see if it works this time. Of course the admin has to press the start button. Very important. Now he's asking. Perfect. Hey guys, don't be rude in chat. Like, it does matter where people are from. I know you're cheering for the teams and everything, but don't be too toxic in the chat. Like, if you're really too toxic, I have to ban you, which I usually don't do because my threshold is very, very high. Let them talk however they want. But of course, if you're Spanish and you want to chat in Spanish, then go to the Spanish stream. I have no problem whatsoever with that. And now CNB is hopefully ready, and yet there we go. A nice loading screen is coming. And let's see if it works. He said he might not load in again, so I have no idea what actually his problem is with the Dota. But sometimes players have actually a problem with loading into a lobby game right after update. I have no idea why, because I've never experienced it. And he loaded. Look at this. Perfect. Absolutely sexiness coming out here, and there we are in the draft. And yeah, talking about the draft is gonna be interesting because, like, I was watching the TI American qualifiers, and like those teams, like, I mean, the majority of our games we cast here on Heflatv are either North American, European, or CIS games. We are very happy about casting Southeast Asian Dota games, but yeah, South American games, the problem is the scene is very split there, and yeah, not many of them actually make it into like the tournaments we cast, which is too bad because I always like the mix, because in each and every continent or community scene, whatever you want to call it, you have different bands. And well, so far it doesn't look too different though. I mean, we have the Sand King, we have the Dream Protector, and the Batrider. Nothing is kinda surprising. I'm sitting very settled here in my chair, and yeah, have seen that before. The Lycan is coming out, okay. Lycan actually one of those bans that are kinda getting old, because in 6.8 he was the first ban material, but now with 6.81 there are some heroes where teams say like, nah, we don't want to see this. Like, for example, the Dream Protector, first ban material, this is very, very popular in 6.81. And the same goes for, of course, Invoker would be in now, Shadow Demon would be in now. But then again, Mirana was the first pick here for CNB, so picking a Shadow Demon just for shit and giggles would not be so efficient. Then again, we see some teams that just prefer the Shadow Demon regardless of the Mirana synergy, because they play an Exalt Invoker where they actually have the opportunity to go for Disruption, Soul Catcher into Sunstrike, which is a huge chunk of damage. Just any follow-up after that is pretty much a death sentence for each and every hero, especially when it's a support who's getting called out. But look at this, now it actually gets very, very interesting. We see a Keeper of Light, and just for a second I thought like, oh my god, do we see Phantom Lancer? So Cancer Lancer maybe coming out with the Cuddle support, especially Cuddle being buffed in 6.81, that would have been amazing. I've seen and casted once after 6.81 this combination, but it's not coming out. They decide they go for a Shadow Demon, the hero I just talked about, and CNB, they answer with a Nyx Assassin, which is not too bad actually, because if I look at it, I mean, Keeper of the Light, Shadow Demon, 2 supports with a very, very low HP pool, armor whatsoever. That means Nyx Assassin, unless he's really cockblocked by a lot of sentry wards into the lane entries, then yeah, he will definitely find some nice pick-off, like a full level 2 or level 3 Vendetta hit on the Shadow Demon, Keeper of the Light, brings them pretty much down on 60, 50, 40%, something like that. Plus, of course, Impe Mana Burn, that will be enough to maybe even get solo kills, or with some follow-up, which might be a stun or anything else, maybe even the Mirana Arrow. That's an easy kill. Oh my god, someone is saying like, what? LOL has 184,000 viewers and Dota only 24k. That's no problem for us. We're Dota players, we are proud. We know the game is better, and just because LOL came out a bit earlier and has like a bigger community somewhere, who cares? Who loves Dota is here and watches it. Either way, the second ban rotation is coming out. We have the Lifestealer and the Storm. So CNB taking a nice synergy bomb here actually out, because yep, the Infest bomb in a Storm Spirit who's in mid, that's definitely interesting. Also the combination of Keeper of the Light, Shadow Demon, plus a Lifestealer in a tri-lane is also very sick, because you have Disruption, Soul Catcher into the Illuminate, and right after you have of course the Open Wound, so the slow coming out by the Nyx. That's a huge chunk of damage coming your way. Also very interesting. So I actually like the ban coming out here by CNB. Storm overall, not just with Lifestealer together, is a very strong ban. And Revenge decides they want to take out the jungle element for CNB, so no Enigma, even though I find Enigma, I don't know, it's the last Enigmas I saw, regardless if they won or lost the game, but like when it comes to setting up black holes, just not good enough. Like really just not good enough. Like Dota is getting more and more opportunities and like possibilities how to interrupt even BKB heroes, and often when you pick an Enigma, like you're getting interrupted with that black hole unless you have really a perfect timing, and you get like all those heroes who are able to interrupt you into your black hole. As well as like, I don't know, there's many picks you can go for now where Enigma even gets interrupted in Black King bar. So I really don't like Enigma anymore. It used to be great in 2013, 2014, I don't know. So far the stats for Enigma are not that great. And the second ban is now a Morphling. Well, Morphling definitely one of those cookie cutters you don't want to have with a shotgun. Keeper of the Light, Demon, Shadow Demon would be the first victims here. So Naga Siren it is. And Naga Siren, well, needs a lot of farm to get online. So we're looking at maybe a Naga Siren mid, maybe in a tri-lane. I have no idea how Revenge is gonna play it, but the fact is, yeah, she will go, of course, maybe trying the Radiance Rush. Let's see if she gets interrupted there, and then we see the usual thing, casual Yasha, BOT is Manta style, and then Heart, maybe Butterfly before. That kind of always depends on the player. If there's a lot of physical damage coming against you, some Nagas actually go for the Butterfly before the Heart of Tarask, but I actually prefer the Heart of Tarask because often the Naga, well, is pretty hard to bring down, and the illusions, if they have evasion or if they have a huge HP pool plus the regeneration, it's pretty much equal in my opinion. But CNB, they decide they go for a Dark Seer. So Dark Seer it is. Well, one of those heroes where we actually saw him being... Oh my goodness, that is some nice spam here, which we have to ban instantly. Jesus Christ. Guys, I have no mod at the moment online, so don't make me look all the time in the chat. But yeah, either way, back looking at the draft. Now, after the Darkseer, I guess a hero who comes out pretty often at the moment in 6.81. A lot of teams actually put him into the first ban, which is very interesting because I know he's a great hero. With the wall he also scales very nicely into late game, but I don't think he's as dangerous as some teams think. But that is always like team preference. IO is coming out as the 4th pick, which is very interesting because so far I don't see a great synergy with anyone. Maybe the 5th pick is gonna be something. The Tiny is getting banned out for revenge, so just in case it will be IO Tony combination. But of course there is still a couple other stuff you can go for. We saw IO Gyrocopter, we saw IO CK in the last days, so IO overall a pretty good pickup when it comes to laning. Like we also saw, I think it was this week or last week, I saw IO Center off lane and it was incredibly effective. But Slug is getting banned on CNB side, and the 4th pick for revenge was a Kunkka, and Kunkka, I love the hero. The last time I actually saw a Kunkka being played in the pro scene, that I mean the game I casted, was Power Rangers with Scandal, and Scandal being not just an amazing Invoker player, he's also an amazing Kunkka player. And the only problem with Invoker is he's pretty much completely cancelled out as soon as the heroes have BKB or any sort of immunity. Things like, for example, Disruption, which is on Revenge side this case, but I don't know. Like the Kunkka, you can really hope that he gets till mid game really fat, that his right click or like his splash damage right click is really effective, because if he didn't get farmed till then and the enemy has the advantage, then Kunkka won't be as effective. But here in this case it might actually work out. Bounty Hunter is definitely there, so we have a nice offlaner who will hopefully get fast level 6, and we have additional track gold coming Revenge way, which is always something I like. If Bounty Hunter is very like timely with his tracks and everything, then in the team fights you have, plus of course what you ever achieve with the kill in experience and gold, you always get like 50, 100, 150, etc. Gold scaling, not just for you, also for the team. So this is definitely something worth it. Not to mention, of course, Bounty Hunter, pretty effective against the Mirana Moonlight Shadow. So the heroes in the Moonlight Shadow, they will be visible. You can't track all of them, but now we are talking. Look at it. It's a Phantom Assassin. Well, it's a hero that actually is quite easy to kill, but then again, if he's getting some farm, level 2 Coop the Craze, he's just critting for incredibly high numbers. And Bounty Hunter, Shadow Demon, Keeper of the Light, even a Kunkka, they're easy one-shotted later. So if this Phantom Assassin gets through, let's see how this goes. Then again, even if she goes BKB, we have the Naga Siren with the Ensnare. We have the Bounty Hunter, which gives additional movement speed. We have Kunkka with the X-Mark setup, and we have the Shadow Demon who can like either aggressively or passively disrupt the target. So Phantom Assassin has to be really swift with her setup whatsoever, and yeah, it's all about the farm on the Phantom Assassin pretty much. So either way, we introduce the teams pretty fast. We have here 4DR on the Mirana. By the way, I asked them to get their real names because I'm not familiar with the complete... what? He's okay? Are they... Is that real? Like, net is disconnected and they are saying like, no problem. Or is this a bug? Or is this... I'm actually quite baffled, but it seems like net is here. He's not... Yeah, this is something... This is actually a good point here by the Shadow Demon, by Cloister, because this is bugged now. It shows him offline, but apparently he's not. And if he can not earn gold while having this bug, this would be really horrible. But either way, we saw the team now going through the enemy jungle. Like, they got one ward off here, which is of course a ward blocking this camp and giving nice vision here to both sides, as well as here deeper in the jungle. The Shadow Demon was hiding in a very nice spot. It's too good or too bad for the other team that they didn't find him. But this is gonna be interesting. If he can't earn any gold whatsoever, then we have to restart we have to restart the game. But this is hilarious. Like, sometimes with Volvo, I'm asking myself, like, what is this? With some patch, there's more bugs coming in than bug fix actually happening. But yeah, we have, I think, Mihawk here on the Bounty Hunter. In the mid we have Smash. Then here Masako just denying a double damage rune, which is interesting. He could have needed that for harassment. Like, farming here will be on a safe lane, the Kunkka. That's absolutely interesting. And the Shadow Demon, I already said it here, Cloister, he's hiding here at the side. Darkseer is the first target, and now let's see what we got. Of course he's getting some harassed right clicks in there. I don't know if the disruption, oh, the disruption is actually following into a torrent, yes, and illuminate as well. And now, oh, he is in huge trouble. This might be first blood. He's trying to run in, like, to this side. In the end of Keeper of Light is deciding to not get the last hit to the Kunkka. He was not fast enough. So, first blood is done. Revenge gets it. And the Darkseer, well, he definitely is well aware of it now. And now in the mid, we have a IOPA combination. And this is gonna be a chunk of work for Smash, because this really means a handful for him. I don't know. The Bottle Crow, yep, it's coming now. So, that can keep him up. Bounty Hunter, I don't know, here at least he can leech a lot of XP, maybe even steal here and there some neutral hits, but net will be on him all the time, and like even mana burn. The mana burn is actually a huge problem. Oh, the arrow just passing him by. Mirana, she will have a nice time here, farming easily. The Bounty Hunter will definitely not be too much of an interruption. I'm just following the chat a bit if something crazy is happening, but now the next assassin is actually, yeah, he's not earning any gold, is he? Yeah, he's not getting gold. So we have to save and remake, or remake completely, but the problem is you can't just remake it because the first blood was given. Like, this had to happen. This was really supposed to happen. Crazy stuff. Volvo, fix please. Yeah, save load it is. The problem with save loaded is we had trouble already in the past with it. That's the biggest problem. We had actually, whenever you like save in not a full minute, then like the rune timers are off, the neutral timers are off, etc. And this caused a lot of trouble. And yeah, he's just saying like, yeah, in case they want to remake the Darkseer, I can give them a first blood, but still, a remake wouldn't be an option. I think the tournament rules. The question is now, is the admin actually here? So rehost. Oh my goodness. So I'm really sorry for this, guys. Don't blame me. I'm just a caster. The game will be rehosted, I guess, and they will feed the first blood, so no save whatsoever. Oh well. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dimion16 here in the chat. Yeah, he can't earn gold. I mean, this was obvious. This was supposed to happen. Like, I'm not even wondering whatsoever. They asked before it, they thought it's maybe just a visual bug, so don't worry, like they were well aware that he was shown offline, but they were not aware of the fact that he's not getting gold, so it was worth it, I guess, to test it. Then again, I have no idea why the Knicks didn't call it earlier. I mean, the game was already 1 minute 42 in, so he had all the time in the world to actually say, hey guys, something's not working. But let's see. It's just a second remake, no problem. We also had to wait for the patch. Definitely interesting. The fun part is, I actually told the other casters of Heflatv I'm gonna take this game, which is very late for CET times, because here in Europe it's already 1 AM. But I said like, yeah, I take the 1 AM game, so you guys from North and South America, you can take and cast the 2 AM and 4 AM game, which will be Marocan versus Top 5, and then Marocan versus CNB at 4 AM. So those games will be, by the way, on Heflatv 2, our second English channel. And yeah, but I was right, because I thought like, hey, 1 hour is definitely too short for a best of 2. but with patches and my experience with South American, North American teams and stuff, the loading times, I was absolutely right. So I mean, now the other game is soon about to start. It's oh well. Yeah, it's Caster's fault, right? People call it Caster's fault. Just hate that guy. Like, my name is Heflatv, follow this channel and always tell me it's my fault. Everybody just press follow and everybody just come in and tell me how bad I am. I'm fine with that. Either way, I don't know if this is buggy now or if CNB is just not picking the heroes. Now we go. Yeah. So, Deja Vu. There we go. CNB. On Dire. As usual. I don't know. Actually, let's compare now what they do differently. I mean, we had like 1 minute 42 to compare what they did. I mean, we had one ward here, we had another ward here. Let's see. Maybe this time. I mean, they all agreed on a rehost. I have no idea if they actually agreed on that part where the Darkseer is running in and just feeding them a first blood. Maybe we're gonna see that now. I mean, CNB is running here. He might actually get spotted out, and there we go. Oh, I don't know. Is this really supposed to be the first blood? I mean, he's just running. Now the Iron Shell is coming up, but the entire team is like just running away. And I think he's feeding. Yeah, he's feeding on purpose. Now there's the Torrent Illuminate combination, and there, Deja Vu. I mean, it happened at like 1 minute last time. Now it happens at 8 seconds. It actually makes quite a difference still, but really, thumbs up to CNB that they go for this. Like, that they say, okay, the Darkseer is feeding you the first blood, so we don't have to make like save and load, and maybe it's bugged out again. The most important thing is the Nyx Assassin. He's not bugged anymore. You see there, guys, so everything should be fine. He should, of course, get his gold now. The only difference is now the Bounty Hunter actually gets a rune here top, and he has a double damage rune, which is of course pretty nice because, yep, you get some initial damage. It scales very nicely if you get a second hit in there. Plus, of course, it makes it a lot easier to get some CS. And either way, into the game. And yeah, let's see how it goes. If anything goes differently, I mean, till minute 1:42, we're not supposed to see any other kills whatsoever here in the mid. They go instantly aggressive. The Naga as well as the PA in the Wisp combination. Of course, Naga has to come again with her farm for the bottle, which is kind of awkward, of course, because, I mean, the first Tango is already used, and now, I mean, she does a lot of damage with her Riptide and everything, but yeah. You know what's also funny to see? Because last time, after the first blood, the Darkseer actually didn't go back in back to his lane. Well, now he's not going back to his lane, but before he actually did. But this time he's saying like, hey guys, this disruption combination with Soul Catcher on top of it, as well as Illuminate flying my way, plus of course the Kunkka being there with Torrent, this is just too much. And Kunkka, now that he sees that the Darkseer is actually leaving the lane, he's ignoring the creeps and he's already trying to get some nice damage in there. And now let's see what we got here. Yeah, Dust of Appearance is coming out, so the Nyx Assassin, he knows now, okay, Bounty Hunter is in the offlane. I mean, that was an obvious choice for laning anyway, but yeah, the Dust is coming out for Ned, the guy who is to blame that we had to remake, pretty much. It's not the caster's fault. But either way, so they are prepared. He has a smoke as well as a Dust, so he can rotate in mid with that smoke, as well as trying to get a kill here on the Bounty Hunter. I mean, Bounty Hunter has the problem, he has no stick whatsoever, so the biggest problem for him is once he's in the Shadow Walk and then the Dust is coming out, he's pretty much slowed up. But now, here in the mid, Naga Siren is going man mode, the PA blinking to him, of course, then he get the attack speed bonus. And do they have a go here on the Bounty Hunter? Well, they did quite a lot of damage, but it's absolutely not enough to get him. Did they use the Dust there? No. They didn't even have to use it. This is just like the first harass damage coming in whatsoever. Now, I think, yeah, Io started with a bottle, so healing up the PA very nicely. Also bottle crowing just as well as the Naga Siren. The only problem is Naga Siren is getting her bottle now, and PA going super aggressive. It's gonna get one tower hit here whatsoever, but the Naga, well, this bottle is perfect timing whatsoever. She has to use all 3 charges, sending it directly back to the base, actually leaving 1 charge into the courier. So yeah, the whole thing is running faster, which makes it of course very convenient because it's coming back in time, especially if you have no flying courier whatsoever. But talking about flying courier, 3-minute mark, and there we go, we just saw it. The Darkseer, well, out of mana, pretty low HP at the moment, running back to base. There was just one creep left with the Iron Shell, and actually he decided to go for Iron Shelling a creep of the enemy, which it makes it sometimes more convenient to get farm there. And, well, so far, this tri-lane is not making any moves to further push this tower. I mean, they got like, what, got it down to 80%. Let's see. I think they should, because if the Darkseer goes back to the jungle, which it looks like it at the moment, he's using Surge to get faster there. Well, let's see. And do we have another go here? Nyx Assassin actually versus the Bounty Hunter. And yeah, this is what I've been talking about. Nyx Assassin with the mana burn on the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter needs at least his 50 mana for the Shadow Walk, otherwise he's absolutely screwed. And now with the mana burn being level 1, quite some harass coming out, not just damage, but yeah, the mana burn making it impossible for him to stay on the lane, because once he's invisible, they just get the impale followed by an arrow, etc. What's also interesting to see is now that the Keeper of Light is actually farming here the jungle with his Illuminate, which is level 1. He decided to go for Chakra Magic level 2. I like that build because the level 1 Chakra Magic, it's barely any mana. So the level 2 is pretty much nice. Not just for yourself, also for your mates on the lane, of course. But they didn't stack it, which is very interesting. So at least one of the supports could actually stay there and do it. Now Kunkka is actually getting quite low in HP just from the creeps, but I guess he's using his healing salve, and he also got now a Shea Tango. I mean, so far he's in no danger whatsoever. Darkseer now, he's coming back here to his lane, and yeah, what he's seeing there might be not so pleasant. He has to use the cliff because this tower is already pretty low. Here the Illuminate is trying to clear out the creeps. He's actually using Tidebringer as well as the Torrent to get those creeps pretty fast down. The new creep wave will arrive, and the question is, do they get it already with this creep wave? Now at the same time, well, the Bounty Hunter back on track pretty much, I wanted to say. And he has a Null's Talisman, so we're gonna see that Dagon build on a Bounty Hunter. Usually a build I play and a pub, but well, it's on pro games. I saw it like, yeah, twice already. But either way, now the tower went down. So it's 1-0 at the moment for Revenge, as well as the first tier 1 tower down. The Darkseer not being really happy. I mean, he finished now his soaring, still got some mats for HPS and some mana. Now, actually, the Bounty Hunter, the Mirana was going aggressive. I guess that was a Starstorm attempt. And now, finally as well here, we see a Mirana going for 3 points into Starstorm. Because for some reason, I've seen it a lot of games now recently, that, I don't know, they go for a full arrow build. Like 4 points into Sacred Arrow, and then starting with 2 points in Leap, and then going for Starstorm. I think this build is a huge mistake, because if you land the arrow, the time you have stunned is always the same. Just the damage value on top of it, of course, is not the same. But like, if you have something with a 5-second stun, you come close and you get a double tick Starstorm, it's a lot more damage than the arrow actually does. So I absolutely don't like it. Plus, of course, it's very situational. And now, actually, oh, we have Keeper of the Light being invisible. The Wisp probably wondering, hey, where's my rune? So he saw that it's not top, so he knows it's gone. That means, yeah, someone is a problem. And now we have the disruption. Soul Catcher, Riptide, and Illuminate. This will be... No, it won't be enough. The instant blink here on the Wisp. Absolutely nice. And now there is the slow out. The Darkseer is trying to come in. Everybody's protected at the moment by Moonlight Shadow. That means they all go back. The problem is Wisp, yeah, missed the rune and therefore can't heal up the PA. The Phantom Strike, well, this was a very, very nice reaction. Absolutely love it. Also very important to point out, the Darkseer, what am I saying? Jesus Christ, it's 1 AM here in CT. I know, but I should be still more focused. It's a Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter being level 6 now. I had that yesterday. After 12 hours of casting, I started to put names of heroes together. I think Bounty Hunter and, what was it, Bloodseeker suddenly got the Blue Seeker. I have no idea why. But now actually there is a Torrent Boat combination on the Kunkka. Spike Carapace was popped, but it didn't hit. I think he should have maybe got that damage on the Kunkka, followed up by an Impale. But yep, he thought actually this boat is gonna connect, but Net, yeah, was a bit too far out of the boat. I think the Reflect would have been better. Either way, so Kunkka very low HP. I mean, he has a Urn of Shadow, but no HP region whatsoever. Now also with the Tidebringer, very nice that he uses his Spike Carapace just to get some damage on the Kunkka, but Kunkka, he saw it and instantly interrupted his hit. And now, oh my god, was that? Yeah, that was a torrent actually hitting Net there. So Net, I actually thought he was already on the way back to his base, but yeah, Kunkka fishing, and he got a big fish there, or actually a big buck. Here, he exactly died there. I mean, so far it's definitely looking very well for Revenge. Usually I'm not a fan of showing early crafts, but in this case with the first blood, a tower, etc., I think it might be appropriate. But first of all, the Naga has a double damage rune, still half duration. I mean, now of course the PA is gonna harass with the Stifling Dagger. Stifling Dagger here already level 3 and Phantom Strike only. Oh my god, Naga Song coming out, the boat is aiming, and of course it's gonna hit a lot of damage. Wisp at the moment healing him up, and there is Nyx Assassin in there with an Iron Shell on top of him, as well as a dual Impale, and now they're gonna follow here on Kunkka. Kunkka actually getting the kill on the Phantom Assassin with a nice turret again in the background. Now Bounty Hunter is also the one, and yeah, they find him. This arrow absolutely on spot, so in the end it's a 2-for-1 trade, but of course Phantom Assassin going down, that's a very, very important kill for Revenge. But either way, CNB is getting on the board, 3 and 2 at the moment. And now that we are almost at the 10-minute mark, I think I can fill in the crafts. Oh my god, this Illuminate. What level is this Illuminate? It is level 3 at the moment, so it does quite a lot of damage. This Wisp already had low HP before, but now it's even worse. But look at it, Revenge has like a stable 1500, it was a bit more, but now with this 2-1 trade, and there's a Torrent, but Torrent missing again. At least the Tidebringer is doing some damage. XP wise, well, CNB actually leading there, so Revenge with the gold advantage and CNB with the experience advantage. So it's looking good for both teams at the 10-minute mark, and I have the feeling that Revenge wants more towers, like this tier 1 tower being the next one. And at the moment, Nyx Assassin, oh, not Nyx Assassin, I think he should have seen this. Like the Shadow Walk animation is visible even if you do it between the Shadow Walks, so he definitely saw that there was a Bounty Hunter somewhere sticking around, and we're at the 10-minute mark, and it was about where is the rune. It spawned top, and Shadow Demon is the one who got it. Now the question is there a Disruption Soul Catcher coming? Because there would be Illuminate follow-up as well as the Bounty Hunter. This Mirana is dodging the Illuminate, but they might still do it. Level 1 leap is there, but the track is up, so Moonlight Shadow using it would be like pointless. Oh my god, after the Shuriken, still surviving. There is only 1 stack of Shadow Poison on him. That's not enough to kill him, and I have no idea why exactly he didn't use the Disruption. But either way, the Bounty Hunter is trying to maybe find her on the way back. Only Brown Boots though. Nyx Assassin now on the hunt, and he will go for maybe the Keeper of the Light, but then he will instantly get disrupted. Or will it be enough? Oh my god. Absolutely beautiful. So the Shadow Demon not fast in reaction, or not fast enough in reaction. The Impact Mana Burn combination as well as 1 right click was enough. Keeper of the Light is going down. I already talked about it in the draft. Now here in the mid we actually have an X mark the spot as well as a Torrent, and it is enough to get that Wisp down. And Naga is coming in with the Riptide as well as the Bounty Hunter, and they finish off the PA as well. So 5-3 at the moment, and the Naga is going to be really happy. 3,200 gold at the moment on the Naga. Absolutely beautiful for him, because in 600 gold there is the Sacred Relic, so this Naga is absolutely on the way where she should be. And let's see, the chat is active, unfortunately in some languages I don't understand. At least well, I understand quite a bit, but not when I just have like one eye on it. Either way, now Nyx Assassin is here top. The Keeper of the Light would be there. So far Keeper of Light has also no points in Mana Leak. I actually like the Mana Leak early on, even 1 level in it, because if you get it, for example, on Nyx Assassin when he's running really fast in Vendetta, when you see it now, he has like 215 mana only, and if he keeps running because he doesn't detect it instantly, then he's losing pretty much all the mana he needs then for the combination afterwards. So he gets the Vendetta hit in, but mostly not enough mana for the Impair or the Mana Burn. Now actually we have the Mirana going here, super aggressive against the 2 supports, but oh my god, there is a Sentry Ward. I guess the Sentry Ward was in fear of the Nyx Assassin, because they thought like, hey, if that Mirana is that aggressive, there might be a Nyx Assassin around. Also interesting, here in the mid we have a sentry ward, which is very nice because it protects the Nyx assassin, so there's no counter sentry wards whatsoever coming in the mid, and he's actually free to come in and out whenever he wants to. There's also, by the way, another sentry ward here behind as a protection against the bounty hunter. And now in the mid, it's getting crowded here in the mid. We have, well, the Keeper of the Light. I thought he's just trying to do a nice angle eliminate here, but in the end it wasn't. But instead they go here for the Kunkka. Kunkka will get slowed by the Stifling Dagger, and it is even a crit. But okay, no follow up with the Wisp. I mean, the Kunkka, he still had Torn X Mark to bring her back, and that was pretty much what he also did, like the X Mark on the PA. So even if you use that little small blink that's within your hero, then yeah, it doesn't override. But now, oh my god, we have a Moonlight Shadow, and this is just happening before the bounty hunter actually got the track off, and he was seen here by this nice sentry ward, but unfortunately they couldn't stop him under the sentry ward, so he's just getting away easy for him. In the mid now, Keeper, the bounty, no, the Doxia finding farm. I should go to bed. The bounty, the Doxia is actually finding some farm, but also the bounty hunter. I mean, it's not looking bad for him. No talisman, the stuff of wizardry, and 50 gold away from the Dagon. So from now on, he can actually really roam around behind towers and then just wait till something low comes along. And now Net, he doesn't see Masoko here because he's on the high ground, but the other way around, they actually saw this, even though it's night now. The Doxia, oh my god, when he sees that illuminate, actually he might know there is something, but instead they open here, or wanted to open on the Kunkka, but the Impale is failing. The Torrent goes into the Spike Carapace, so both are getting actually stunned up there. And the Keeper of the Light, oh my god, what is the Keeper of the Light doing here? This is gonna do, no, this will really hurt. And now if there would be a Dagon, actually the Dagon will arrive. Now, oh my god, the Tidebringer did so much damage here on Net, and now, yeah, the second hit is already not enough. The bounty hunter otherwise would have gotten it. Actually, he probably is gonna open here on that Doxia. There's actually the Demonic Purge, and is the chicken in time that he gets the kill with the Dagon? No, he doesn't even need it. But oh, there is a relocate in, and the PA actually trying to already get a kill on the Shadow Demon is successful. So, but now it's about getting more even, and he actually gets that crit on the Keeper of the Light. But now Bounty Hunter and Kunkka, they're still in the race. Oh my god, those crits, and a second one. Now, actually the Torrent was hitting, he just needs Dagon, but the Dagon, no mana for it. This is so unfortunate. This is so unfortunate for the Bounty Hunter. So Bounty Hunter finding himself there, like exchanging punches with the PA, and the PA being the successful one. He just jumped in farm so much, like 6k. He got all those kills except for the one on the Shadow Demon where actually the Spirits of the Wisp got the kill. Amazing there, absolutely nice. Also his crit luck. He's playing that hero for a reason, because if I play that hero, I never get a crit. And I guess many of you guys know the same problem. If you play X, you never spin. If you play PA, you never crit. At least never when you need it. And we have in the mid a go with a Disruption and a Soul Catcher, but there's the leap out. There was no follow-up whatsoever by X Mark, the Spot, or a Torrent. So Kunkka not doing his job there. In the meantime, we have Naga, and actually Naga might be surrounded here, but Net is deciding to not go for it. That's absolutely interesting. I mean, so far the Doxia going for some harass damage with the Iron Shell, of course, but now he might find himself like castled in. Oh, the Impale, right through the trees, and now with the Iron Shell. This is definitely interesting. The Ensnare is coming out, but now they're gonna pursue him, and the question is, do they get it? The Impale would be ready, but oh my god, he's getting called back by the Keeper of the Light, but now it got interrupted. Oh, the Impale is failing, absolutely failing. The Naga song still 70 seconds, and the question is now, Doxia, does he get it? What an endless chase, and in the end, the Mirana even getting the last hit. We had one more kill at the same time. Io actually got killed by the Bounty Hunter. I guess this was, yeah, Dagon is still on cooldown. So, yeah, this was the combination we had there. It was probably Shuriken Toss as well as Janata there opening on the Io, as well as then Dagon following up. So, easy kill for him. Maybe there was even a track up on it. So, yeah, he's getting nice gold. It is 150 bonus gold for him. And that means also he has the money for his Dagon too. In the meantime, we have 9-9 the standing here. And oh my god, Ned just found himself directly in a torrent, as well as having the soul catcher up. Oh, the illuminate hitting, and with the sentry they see him. This is an easy kill. He wanted to open with the vendetta, but this arrow is 5 seconds. Now there's a double starstorm. It should be enough. Yes, he's getting killed, and the relocate is coming in. Do they have interrupt? No. For the Kunkka, it's not enough, and the Keeper of the Light is already running. Actually, he's hiding at the moment here, and he recalled. Yeah, he recalled the Bounty Hunter. I guess the Bounty Hunter in hope to get the IO kill, but the IO is finding himself back in the mid after the relocate. So Bounty Hunter in the end. There's a blink coming out, but no, they have no idea where he is. The only problem is he might find the Wisp. And there we go. Janada, track, level 4, and just one more hit. Easy one. Easy one. This is 272 gold, plus 150 from the track, plus of course solo experience for the Bounty Hunter. He's already level 11, and did he not pick a skill point here? Or did he just misclick? Because usually there should be a second point now in the track for even more gold, but he doesn't go for it. Now he goes back to mid. He has no mana, I think, for the Dagon. Actually, he has mana for the Dagon, but yeah, at least getting the track off on the... Oh yeah, he does it instantly. Track Dagon, just like that, just because he can. And, oh my god, they follow on the Naga again, but here is invisibility on... Oh my god! Oh my god, the Starstorm is coming out, but it wasn't enough to kill. The arrow also not following, and Phantom Assassin in the meantime, they found the kill here on the Keeper of the Light. So in the end, I should have stick to that. But Bounty Hunter here, being visible in this Sentry Ward, the too bad they decide to go for Sentry Wards instead of Dust, because with the Dust they would have gotten an easy kill. Now we have a relocate in here. Ned getting the stun on the Kunkka. There is a defensive actually it's not a defensive disruption. He tried to disrupt the IO there. I think this was a misclick whatsoever. There's Demonic Purge on the PA, but he will just use this wonderful ability and crit. First hit, crit directly after. Nagasari in the meantime getting a kill on the IO after the relocate, after he is going back for the relocate. There is still a Moonlight Shadow up. Maybe that's enough to get the Naga Siren down. I mean, arrow would be there. Arrow stun, double Starstorm. He knows. Oh my god, he leaps up. One more hit, 2 more hits at least. One more. Yeah, that's absolutely enough. Absolutely enough. The Mirana being sneaky there. I actually thought he's gonna launch that arrow from a bit further away for a longer duration, then go for the double Starstorm. And yeah, this way it was enough. It just cost him a bit more time. So also Mirana gonna be very happy so far. And I really think the Bounty Hunter, yeah, he went for 3 points into Shadow Walk instead of... Oh, there's an arrow flying. The arrow actually connecting on the Shadow Demon, and PA is gonna finish off. Actually, no, it was the Lightning finishing off that Keeper of the Light. So at the moment, the supports as well as the Naga dying too often here. Now the Bounty Hunter actually finding a nice kill on the Darkseer, also after track. So the Bounty Hunter getting a nice chunk of gold there in combination with the Kunkka. Something dangerous here though, because the Kunkka, yeah, he was found by the Nyx Assassin, but instantly using his Shadow Blade. But now the Dust was used. Impale is still going away. There's actually X mark the spot there. Carapace will come out, so he is stunned. But now the PA is deciding to go back, even though there would be the Wisp to help him, and now the boat will hit them there. It's already coming, and it will hit. Ba-boom! A lot of damage, and the Radiance Burn actually should finish this whole thing off. There's the End Snare, and oh, poor Nyx Assassin. He's dying as well. He's trying to do some damage on the Kunkka. In the end, 3 go down for revenge. That was a very nice combination. This Naga Siren into boat combination, it's absolutely sick. I love it. Like, if he gets... It's really all about the timing of the Naga. If the Naga gets like 3 or sometimes even 4 people in the same spot, absolutely amazing. Like, 4 men get the full damage. This is a level 2 boat. Yep, it's a level 2 boat. Then of course they get a Lotus. I was about to say, yeah, for all those who played Dota 1, Lotus Edge. For all the Dota 2 player, the Shadow Blade. Yeah, so they get the crit, the guaranteed crit there as well. Oh my god, and Darkseer is the next target. X mark the spot as well as Torrent, as well as Boat. And it actually hits, but doesn't stun him. No, I think this wasn't the boat. I think this boat didn't connect properly. He was not stunned at all. This was really just illuminate damage. and the torrent damage, and he instantly used his mech, and then he was just searching away. So that's definitely interesting. This tower not getting denied yet by the Mirana, or maybe there's some illusions of the Shadow Demon, and actually they do Mirana an absolute favor here, because now the tower in the deny range, easy peasy. But this Illuminate, oh, this is gonna hurt the Mirana. Look at this. This is like a fifth of his HP pool. That's a whole chunk. But now we actually have, oh my god, there's Impale, but the Impale accidentally actually hitting on the Kunkka. But again, they don't use the dust. If you, no, he doesn't have dust anymore. Who had the dust, or who has dust now? They just use sentry wards. Oh my god, there's a lot of damage by the Tidebringer on the PA, but he says like, you hit me, I punch you. And so he did, with a nice crit as well. And now they want to even go more. Of course the attack speed is quite a lot, and now actually with this Riptide, Naga stunned himself up there, and the oh my god, the Bounty Hunter is not seen. They definitely need a gem. Like, there has to be a gem on this field with two invisible heroes, as well as of course the Kunkka. But I think they want to go here now. The PA, where is he going? Yep, they go for the Shadow Demon. There, they use this song, and he's getting out, even though he gets a lot of damage from that nice Iron Shell. The question is now, that song should be long enough, I guess, to be out of any danger here. But the problem is, in 2 seconds we have the Stifling Dagger, and if he's still invisible range, he only has 314 health. If this is a crit, like after patch 6.8, the Stifling Dagger can actually crit, for all those who don't know. So if he gets a crit, this might be enough. So song is running, the recall is coming on the Naga, and no, they go back. But they might actually find the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter here being visible, and now, yeah, there is the dust. He has been found. Stifling Dagger as well, and the PA doesn't even bother. He doesn't even bother, because he knows those right clicks of Darkseer and the next Assassin, they will be enough. She's just farming instead. Like, we already have a BKB on her, as well as of course the Helm of Dominator. Face Boots, that's an interesting build. Sometimes I see actually PAs played with something else now. Oh, the Darkseer actually having Mana Leak, and now, oh, he's gonna get a chunk of damage here. So that's the Tauren. He's pretty much out of mana, but it's still enough for one surge. Now the question is, 3 seconds till X mark the spots, and yeah, Blink Dagger directly into a haste rune. This is pretty much, besides a regeneration rune, the best rune you could have found there. I also didn't get what the Kunkka did there, because he used his Shadow Blade. I thought he actually uses the Shadow Blade for the initial Tidebringer damage on the Darkseer, and as soon as the Darkseer is using Surge, he's using X mark the spot. But somehow he used the blade, then went for X mark the spot, so this damage was in the end actually missing. Like, with a guaranteed crit hit Tidebringer there on the Darkseer, I think that might have been a kill, but of course you never know before. The fact is, we're at almost the 26th minute. Roshan is absolutely untouched so far. This is a virgin level 1 Roshan, and at some point of course CNB has to go for Roshan. I mean, there is the lifesteal up on the PA, critting as well. The Wisp would be there for of course the healing and protection. With the invisible Nyx, they can actually scout out if Revenge would contest this Roshan, so I think it's about time to get it. And to look at the crafts, I think it's about time. Yes, CNB in experience, we are at like 6k experience lead for CNB. The advantage for gold goes in the way of Revenge, and this guy here is a big reason. This guy and this ability, because track 200 gold bonus for the kills he gets, and so far, let's see, Bounty Hunter, yeah, he already has 4 kills. Some of them were already with level 2 track. And, of course, as well, the allies getting gold as well. And I think I said it wrong before, because it scales 50, 100, 150. No, that's how I said it. Yeah, I was right. The scaling for yourself is different, though. It's 150, 200, 250. I thought it's... Oh, but we have a go here on the Naga Siren. Does she get her song off? No. This 850 crit is saying no to the song. So no more music. PA says, PA just wants action. But now here there is actually sentry wards, but they're unfortunately from CNB and Shadow Demon. This poor bastard, there will be a stun directly into his TP scroll. I mean, Bounty Hunter is getting out. They saw him with the sentry ward here, but they have no idea, of course, where he is now. Actually, now he's running directly through another sentry, but yeah, no vision there. and that's why they don't see him. But we have a relocate here. Oh my god, they want to go on that Kunkka, as well as the Keeper of the Light. The boat and everything is flying, but Kunkka is just disappearing into Nirvana now. There's actually an arrow, and the arrow will connect, and that will be just enough. Negative earn charge as well. But we have a go here. Bounty Hunter going for the Wisp, also getting a nice track kill here. And with no vision whatsoever, the PA can't finish off the Bounty Hunter. So job not done. That was... Whoa. That was the Naga Siren actually faking the TP there with the BOTs she already got. I mean, looking at the Naga Siren, never count out a game where a Naga Siren is there, because she already got the Yasha, the Radiance, the BOTs, just like I said it. And now the question is, does she finish her Manta, or does she go into more HP? There's actually, yeah, there's a nice ensnare on net. So the Impe is coming out on the illusion, but there's no follow-up whatsoever. I mean, the ensnare is also only level 2. We see that most of the time. And actually there is a nice arrow. This one is for Roshan, and yes, look at Roshan. Roshan is the perfect dummy here. We don't have a medallion or anything. Naga's illusion is saying hello. Of course there will be maybe a Riptide. Oh no, they run out before, but the fact is Revenge knows now. Okay, they are on Roshan, and now I want to see crits. Come on, I want to see crits. Where is the medallion? No medallion. We also have a finished basher now, and at the moment Roshan is getting bashed a lot, especially with that increased attack speed after using here the Phantom Strike. And now actually we have the Naga coming in. Too late for a song, too late for a snatch. She also used the BKB just in case, and now Naga, no mana whatsoever for the song. This is really bad. And what? No sound. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can hate me. Hate me for that. Look at this. Sound. There we go. Whoop. That was of course really bad. I didn't notice because I played before and I had to mute. So either way, back to the game. There we had, I think we had a blinding light. Yep. So some misses there, as well as of course the Ghost Scepter protecting him, but Starstorm and Ghost Scepter, they're not friends. So in the end, absolutely vanishing here. Plus of course the tier 2 tower sharing this fate. And instead of going for the tier 2, going for like a systematic grumble down of those towers, they decide to go for the tier 3. It's at the moment 1824. That's now only the harass coming off the Shadow Poison. And well, let's see. The Bounty Hunter is coming back. Bounty Hunter is always good to get like that burst on the Wisp, at least getting the Wisp out of equation. But now with all those heroes around, it will be kind of bad. The cliff was used, but the tower is going down either way. The Mirana is still trying to do some damage on the range tracks, but instant leap out of the ensnare of the Naga Siren alive. Of course the illusion's doing a lot of damage, but now look at all this damage. Actually PA dying, the egg is being used, but there is the wall. There also has been a gem on the crown. So far nobody's picking up that gem. Actually now the PA has picked up that gem. So Darkseer getting that kill on the Shadow Demon. There is a mana leak on... Oh my god, the ensnare directly after the BKB. Look at this crit, half of the HP is just gone, and with the gem also the the Bounty Hunter is not safe at all. The Stifling Dagger is not a crit. Oh my god, but Nyx Assassin, this is really bad. He's gonna die in that turn, even if he would have used the Vendetta. There's the boat flying, but perfect dodge by the entire team. I mean, he has a... Yep. He's pretty fast now. He needs to get a nice Tidebringer. Actually, a lot of damage on the Mirana. Mirana going down here. She wanted that Rax so badly. So in the end, this is really a disaster at the moment. There is the Radiance Burn hunting down the PA, and the Wisp is actually trying to do something, but instantly getting killed here by the Kunkka. So 3 down, and the PA still in pursuit. Of course, those Illusion getting the bonus as well from the track, but the track now faded. And that means they have pretty much the same movement speed. Actually, we have 483 on her, and we have with Face Boots, yeah, much higher. But the track made the difference. So in the end, this one is really important because they had the chance to get the Rex. Mirana tried to suicide into the Rex, but somehow the team didn't get the memo, and their most important Rex is still up, and this is a disaster actually for CNB. Now CNB, they see themselves suddenly in a position where they have to defend themselves. Actually, PA is going in, the BKB would be ready, but the ensnare holding him in place for now, and there's the song as well. Question is, do they want more? Yeah, the ship combination comes, but maybe he managed to get the BKB up before. No, he doesn't, but not enough damage to kill him off, as well as no follow-up. So in the end, Mac instantly pop. PA, of course, also healing up by the Wisp now, as well as the lifesteal. So in the end, well, tier 3 tower and the range tracks for a tier 2 tower and 3 kills for Revenge there. Kinda nice equalizing blow. And there's also like, I think this is a quadruple wave. Yes, this is a quadruple wave plus Naga illusions plus the Kunkka. Now he gets actually the Stifling Dagger. And is there any vision? There the gem is coming on the Darkseer, and this way they get an easy kill. That was not really worth it, but look at, oh my god, look at the illusions doing so much damage here on the Wisp. The Radiance Burn would have been enough, but he actually used his magic stick there as well. So yeah, that was really timely use. So either way, 21-26. We have to look in the crafts. And CNB still holding their amazing XP lead. Now, it used to be like 15k, but of course they lost a couple heroes. And when it comes to gold, look at this. CNB losing the 3k lead. And, well, Revenge getting like almost 2000. But the Mirana already pushing out. Oh, the Darkseer actually opening here. There's the track, there's the Shuriken, as well as the Dagon. And now the Mirana actually losing a lot of HP there. It's too bad. It won't be enough time to chase, because there would be other heroes around. And now they decided, hey guys, let's go for that last tower on the top lane. I mean, the last auto tower. And, well, in the mid, this Rax, it's still healing up. Like in about 1.5 minutes, it will be on full HP. So, let's see. But they don't fully commit. I mean, there is not a full creep wave now, as well as the Illuminate now spamming in this direction. It will be nicely timed. So, yep, the creep wave is pretty much getting down. And now, PA actually getting the Torrent and everything. Oh, with the Dagon getting so much damage and getting killed off by the Shuriken. This is, of course, the perfect start for Revenge, because the carry is down. But a 4-man wall, as well as a 2-man Impale. Now, the Starstorm will kill off 1-2 with the song. Everybody has pretty much a BKB. But in the end, 4 are down, and who's the lucky survivor? Actually, the Wisp is the one who makes it out. So CNB almost close to a team wipe there. They didn't achieve anything. I think PA had, when he saw X mark the spot of the Kunkka, he had the opportunity to use this fancy item here, the yellow one, which is called BKB. But he was like, nah, guys. I have a mech and a Wisp behind me. They're gonna heal me through it, so I can use it later. Big problem was, it was not enough. He died. I mean, he barely survived the Dagon hit. The Dagon was like, I don't know, this is now a Dagon 5. Before it was a Dagon 4. So he survived with like 120 or so damage, HP. And after that, the Shuriken just following him. Now we see Tidebringer, also a nice crit, because Daedalus is already done on the Kunkka, using his own urn to get himself up. Oh, Nyx Assassin is coming in, trying to defend that tower. So Kunkka, that's the problem with the Kunkka. Not enough right click. I mean, the Tidebringer burst is always nice, but I hate that hero for just not having nice right click or fast right click. So I think he could have gotten that tower down. Cliff would have been not available. And CNB, fast look in the graphs. They almost lost everything in their XP advantage now, down from 15k, and this graph is still plummeting. And look at the gold graph, like Revenge already had like a small advantage. Now at 35 minutes we see Revenge going like more than 5k. I think next time it updates, if they keep on farming and keep on fighting like this, we're gonna see maybe even a 7,510k gold lead. And then it gets like really dangerous for CNB. They have to really care what they're doing. The only problem is, well, Roshan will spawn soon, and then the question is, Revenge contesting Roshan, yes or no? I mean, so far it looks like, at least, they wanna push top, which is a nice pressure tool, because if Roshan spawns soon, then, well, not so soon. I think, yeah, they will be a lot earlier pushing that lane than Roshan could spawn. But either way, 2 will answer now this question. There's actually a mana leak on the PA, but since he's not moving, he doesn't really care. Now there's the Blinding Light, a very disgusting spell, and oh, PA, this time he has to use the BKB. I can't believe he's doing, yeah, he had to. I mean, this way, okay, they know Dagon is out. Oh, and the Illuminate is coming as well, but still into the Dagon. And now the PA so low. Like all the spam, the Riptide, Illuminate, Radiance, Tidebringer wasn't part of it. Maybe with the crit there, it could have been enough. But yeah, PA dying again, that would have been horrible. Now this Illuminate was not well timed, because it was before the creep spawns. So yeah, better timing there. Hopefully next time you can pretty much obliterate the new wave. Now there's a side illuminate coming in. It's gonna probably, no, it's not gonna hit the Mirana. She's dodging, but the PA is actually gonna hit. And wow, that was really fast. Now there's actually a torrent, but it will come out before the song is getting released. And now, oh my god, this Dagon blow, level 5 Dagon, just obliterating the Darks here. I think even before he used the mech, yes, the mech wasn't used, and Gem is the Gem just lost by the Nyx, who found himself here in the background, and just too much damage coming out. Tier 3 tower going down there in the process as well, and now they work on the Rex with 2 down, and 2 of them being the important disablers. I mean, the wall would be ready. They need the wall, of course, and now PA trying to get a lucky crit here. Oh, but instant level 5 Dagon for the win. The Phantom Assassin without his BKB just getting obliterated, and now, oh my god, they just follow the Wisp. Wisp going down as well. Mirana is actually managing into the fountain, but he's the last man standing, and now in the mid, well, they have to focus the Rex soon. There's actually arrow flying. It was supposed to hit the Kunkka, but he's dodging. So we have Naga already working here on that tower. In the mid they go for the Rex. There is the cliff being used, but it will only buy some time. So this is at least two Rex. That means 1 set of Rex down, as well as 1 tier 3. Now the question is, do they want to follow up? PA is still out for, what, 33 seconds, but like they're standing here like outside the base, and they're not going for whatever is left here without tower. They want to get the towers down. There's another song, and the boat is just going amazing. But this time, he's actually survived. No, he's not surviving it. There was the Dagon, but the Bounty Hunter now, oh, just 1 proc. The Mirana is leaping forward just to get the Bounty Hunter. In the end, he's dying with the track as well. Now they're all down again. Just the PA and the Wisp could make a defense possible, and yeah, facing that CNB, they have to GG out. This is very unfortunate. I mean, this took a turn from pushing high ground, not getting the Meteorex, to pretty much losing your own base within the next 7 minutes. That was quite a nice turn Revenge did here. So, congratulations to Revenge. You won the first game, but guys, hang in there. This is a best of 2, or rather a 2-game series, so-called, and CNB has a chance to come back. This time, Revenge definitely the better team. Nice farm on the Kunkka, also the Kunkka having a nice impact, and this Naga song Ghost Ship combination, it didn't work out 100% all the time, and sometimes the targets even survived, but also the Bounty Hunter, the track gold, I mean, you saw it, CNB with like a 15k experience advantage, but still behind in gold. This is the difference when you have a Bounty Hunter. Either way, my name is Heflatv. I'm a custom manager here of Heflatv. On Heflatv 2, there's, by the way, also a game going, top 5 versus Maracan, if you want to sub in there. And if you don't want to, then you stick with me here. Game 2 will be up in a second. Just some ads and, of course, nice music. Be right back.